Hi everyone, welcome back to B-17 the Mighty 8th. Here we are, the crew of C Cup, currently flying Desperate Journey. We have one man, Peter Shue, our top turret gunner, who has completed 24 missions. The rest are in a number of missions below that, depending on their injuries or when they joined the crew. In Desperate Journey, we've completed 3 missions, and we've killed 13 enemy aircraft. In our original bomber C Cup, we completed 13 missions and had to bail out where we lost our bombardier. We then got Bombshell Blonde, which we completed another number of missions before we lost her too. Now, over half the crew still are still going, thanks to the resistance and being able to get back to Britain after a forced landing in the Low Countries in the Netherlands. They were able to get back and were assigned to a new crew, a Desperate Journey. So yes, it's been a long road to this point. We got Olsen Rabus, who's a bombardier. He has done 2 missions with us, but he's a relatively newcomer. Marty Copeland, he is our original pilot. Good piloting skills. He's completed a number of missions, as you can see. He's completed 12 missions, but he's been injured numerous times with flak and enemy fire going through the cockpit. Jonathan Pavlika is our co-pilot. He's completed 3 missions. Peter Shue, our original top turret gunner and engineer. See, excellent gunnery. All the medals: Soldier's Medal, Bronze Star, Silver Star, Bronze Star, Distinguished Flying Cross, Distinguished Flying Service Cross, Distinguished Service Cross, Distinguished Service Cross. Just slow down a bit. Count them up. 24 missions complete. This will be his 25th and last mission. If he completes it, he'll be able to go home and complete his chore of duty. We got currently a vacant position on our radio operation position due to injury. Our bull turret gunner, Albert West, good gunnery skills. He's a replacement. He's got a Medal of Honor and a Silver Star, and he's so far completed 3 missions. Left waist is Tony Collins, another replacement. Completed 3 missions and is doing okay. Michael Evers is our right waist, above average gunnery. He's completed 3 missions as well, and obviously a replacement. And on the tail, we are awaiting another replacement. That means in the medical wing, we have our bombardier, Alan Anderson. Excellent bomb aiming. As you can see, he's got 5 missions. I think he is obviously a replacement, but it's kind of been classed as our semi-permanent bombardier. Due to return to the aircraft. Rich Murdoch, our navigator. He's been on 5 missions and is quite a regular on the aircraft. Foster Brown, a radio operator. Now he's a replacement since Xavier went missing. Purple Heart has completed 1 mission. He got a severe wound doing so though. Robert McCullen, a radio operator, another replacement by the looks of it. He's completed 1 mission and got injured. So the radio operator is not a desired position. Here is Robert Culver, our original, I think, navigator. He's got good navigation skills for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, he's our original navigator. And is he returning to the aircraft? I hope so. We'll just see back here. And we'll make sure the other navigator is not returning to the aircraft. Return to the aircraft, excellent. So he doesn't overwrite him. And Vincent Elwad, another radio operator. We seem to go through radio operators left, right, and centre. Only 1 mission complete. He only got a light wound. The others got severe wounds, so that's not too bad. And Harold Schumacher, the praised tail gunner, excellent tail gunner. Lots of medals: Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service Cross, Soldier's Medal, Purple Heart, Distinguished Service Cross, Legion of Merit, Distinguished Service Cross times 2 more, and he's completed 3, 9, 13 missions. He should be returned to the aircraft as well. Fantastic. Right, let me just go back and ensure that that other navigator... okay, he's now assigned to ground duties. That's all good and well. So, with a deep breath, let's head into the mission briefing room and find out where we're going on the 25th mission. So, July 12th, 1944. The Bolin oil production facility is the primary target. The Rositz oil production facility is the secondary, and the Zeitz oil production facility is the tertiary target. Ordnance selected would be 6 times £500 general purpose and 12 times £100 incendiaries. Distance to farthest target is 1,355 miles. It's going to be a long one. Fighter escorts will be 2 squadrons of P-47s. So the Bolin oil production facility, flak strength of high, fighter strength of high, priority is very high, currently no damage. The Rositz oil production facility, flak and fighter strength of moderate, priority and damage high, so we've hit the secondary target in the past. And the Zeitz oil production facility, flak and fighter strength is high, priority is very high, damage none. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the route. So we'll be taking off and then heading southeast, straight down here over the Ruhr Valley, and oh my goodness me, going up here. Oh my goodness, and here's the attack. Yeah, just south of Berlin. That is going to be a horrendous attack. That's what we got there. Zeitz, Rositz, so primary, secondary, tertiary. We've got to send at 15,000 feet. We'll be doing a lot higher than that. I'm wondering. Leipzig, I'm wondering if we come down here, then come up here, then we'll cut in here, and then cut out here, because I do not want to be flying for all this flak over Leipzig. We shorten this, we're not flying over the flak here, and then is it straight line home over the Ruhr Valley again, and oh god, this is going to be a nightmare. What a 25th mission. So a quick look at the reconnaissance film. Okay, so the target itself is quite easily identifiable. It's just on the edge of a town. Big cooling towers, lots of pipe work, lots of storage tanks. Right, deep breath. Let's go and give the bad news to Peter Shue and the rest of the boys. Okay then, here we go. Mission number 25.
Booster pumps on.
3 bombers later and a few crew replacements along the way. But the original member, well, one original member, Peter Shue, our top turret gunner and engineer, is about to start his 25th and last mission. Let's let them go through the sequence, taxi, take off, and start heading to target.
Mixture auto rich. Meshing. Taxi to runway. You are cleared for takeoff.
Right then, here we go. Heading out over the English coast for the final time for some, in more ways than one. We're coming up to, well, it's 8:15 in the morning, coming up to 19,500 feet, speed 150, heading 110. Now, let me show you the routes which we've done some amendments on, and some of the compromises that we've had to do. So here we are here. I'll zoom in, there we are. You can see us come over the English coast there. And we'll be flying down here. Enemy aircraft will get us down here, then over the Ruhr Valley, then coming down here. Then we've done a shorter turn, rather than going all the way up here and coming down here, then coming all the way down here and going like that. We've shortened it up a little bit, so it's going to be some tight turns here. But that's just what we're going to have to sort of face and deal with. And then cutting short, and we'll be almost mirroring our retreat out of the place and back to Blighty. Fuel is incredibly short. You can see it's green all the way back there. And the only way I could do that was A, by shortening the route. Oh, it's gone orange. There's recalculating the fuel. Still showing all green. And the maximum altitude we can cruise at today and bomb is 23,000 feet. Due to our payload, due to the distance and the fuel we have to carry, that is the highest we can go to get that distance. And that's why it was set to 15, because we were going all the way up here. So I've shortened the actual route, and I've also increased the altitude, but that is the maximum altitude we can eke out of these bombers and have the fuel to return home. If we have damage and we lose fuel, we're in real trouble. There is no reserve fuel for this mission. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind. So if we get damaged out here, we're leaking fuel, the best point of course of action will be to turn for base. Abort the mission. We'll be credited with it being complete if we get home, because we've been damaged by enemy action and cannot continue. That's different from, you know, just turning around and aborting due to weather or something like that. We'll still get the accreditation for it. So, just coming over the English Channel now, and it's going to be about here we hit land, and yes, the enemy can get us about there. Hopefully our little friends will be with us before we hit landfall.
Route for navigator. City of Antwerp is down there.
Okay, City of Antwerp means we've just made land, as you can see. We've got our little friends with us perfectly, so all is well with that regard. We can expect we're on the edge of the range of the Luftwaffe fighters now, so if we see these little friends peel off erratically any second, we know we've got some enemy aircraft coming in. But otherwise it's time to keep your eyes peeled and watch for enemy fighters. Oh, our fighters are peeling away. What have they seen? We've got a cloud just above our heads. Oh, I see them. I see them. They're coming through the clouds now.
Bandit, coming in. Bandit, 9 level, inbound. Bandit, 9 level, inbound. Bandit,
The ones we've got. That wasn't by the cost of a bomber, I hope.
I got one. Whoa!
Oh! More fighters! Not more, surely. How is everyone? I heard a cry. Yes, we got the waste has been hit.
I'm close. Come on.
Got Tony. Of course, we don't have Harold Schumacher on the tail. We've got Paul Weimer. He's a replacement.
Okay?
We've also got Michael Watts, who's a replacement radio op. Right, so we may need to give
Bandit, 3 level, incoming.
the tail a watch. My god, there's a lot of fighters.
Board lock level.
Yeah, FW-190s and 109s. It's just not what you want. 2 squads hitting you at once. It's going to completely overrun our little friends.
Touched up.
Good, our waist gunner's back up.
Okay, now thanks. Bandit, coming in. 7 o'clock high.
7 o'clock high.
Bandit at 2 level inbound.
Got him. Not sure if I got him,
Coming in.
but together we got him. Going down in flames. Another one coming in. He's burning as well. Don't you come near me. Don't you come near me. Don't you take out a bomber. Don't you dare. Oh, that's close. I think that's what he was wingling for, wasn't it? Trying to keep up there. Well, that's 2 less, at least. Sort of a bit quiet. Parachute down there, I saw. That's eerie when it goes quiet after all the manic action.
Bandits, 4 o'clock high.
4 o'clock high.
Bandits at 2 high inbound.
I chanced it. That wasn't me who hit, I don't think. I was way off. Aircraft going out there. I guess that's a friendly.
High inbound.
Aircraft's got a few hits on him. He's losing some fuel.
7 o'clock level.
See him. Good hits on him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes. He's done. I think he's already suffering, but we put a killer blow into that. Got Seek Up 2 on our wing there, keeping us honest. On the other side we've got Lucky Ducky.
Bandit, 12 level incoming. Bandit, 12 level incoming. Bandit, 12 level.
Oh no, we've been hit. No, 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 no.
12 level incoming.
No.
Heading is 272.
Guys, bail, bail, bail. Forget about that. As a new squadron, they rammed us. Unbelievable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somebody was injured, so we may not get... Do you know what? I think the injured one won't bail out, and the one who went to help him won't bail out either. Boom. Cool. We went to through the surface for a moment. Oh my goodness me! There's another aircraft come down over there. Ah, 25th and out. No, I can't believe that. Oh man, what a way to end. There's a very slim chance that they may have bailed out and got rescued or may be able to get back to Blighty. They were only in the low, Belgium, Holland, so there's a chance they might be able to get back, but I'm not hopeful. July the 12th, 1944. No target was attacked. We never made it. We managed to cover 328 miles. Bombers lost, missing 1. Ours. But we shot down 6 enemy fighters. Intelligence Officer's Summary. Target attack, none. Mission date, July 12, 1944. Confirmed enemy kills, 6. Confirmed friendly losses, 1. Crew injuries suffered. Staff Sergeant Collins, medium wound. Alive. Probably prisoner of war. Staff Sergeant Yoima, fatal wound. Technical Sergeant Watts, fatal wound. So one of these, Michael Watts, was the radio operator. I think he was the one injured, and one was the radio op, I think, or maybe the other way around. So one of them was injured. One of them had gone to treat him with medical assistance, while the others bailed out, and they didn't have time to bail out, sadly, so they both perished in the crash. Oh my goodness. I've seen it. Commanding Officer's Summary. No promotions. Medals awarded. 2nd Lieutenant Newhouse, Purple Heart, posthumous. He didn't make it. 2nd Lieutenant Pavlika, co-pilot, Purple Heart, posthumous. Technical Sergeant Shu, top turret gunner and engineer, Silver Star. He is alive. Technical Sergeant Watts, Purple Heart, posthumous, Yoima, Purple Heart, Distinguished Service Cross. So it must have been him who went to help Watts to give medical treatment. Even when everyone was bailing out, he saw his duty to help his fellow crew member, and that's why I reckon he's been given the Distinguished Service Cross. Missing crews accounted for. Desperate Journey, bailed out over enemy territory. 7 prisoners of war. Rabus Copeland, Marty Copeland, Peter Shue, Watts, West, Collins, Everson. 3 killed in action. Newhouse, Pavlika, Yoima. So that brings an end. We knew the 25th mission would bring an end to it. Peter Shue completed his 25th mission, but sadly he's a prisoner of war. Well, you say completed. He'll be recorded as having 25 missions. He was shot down by enemy action, or enemy ramming, should we say. So he would be credited with that 25th mission. So from Colonel Sematis, commanding officer of the 381st Group, to Major Grenandi, commanding officer of the 533rd Squadron, Bomber 42-31047. Desperate Journey. Dear Major, further to your inquiries as to the final fate of Bomber 42-31047, Desperate Journey, I regret to inform you that a survey of English air bases has not turned it up. In addition to that, the 8th Air Force Intelligence has forwarded a number of independent accounts that suggest it may have gone down during the course of the mission. The final confirmed disposition of the crew members are 6 prisoners of war, Rabus, Copeland, Shue, West, Collins, Iverson, 4 killed in action, Newhouse, Pavlika, Watts, Yoima. Yours sincerely, Colonel Sematis, Commanding Officer, 381st Group. Okay, I'm just going through the medals here. So we've got the Declaration of Decoration of the Silver Star to Peter Shue, directed by the President. Under the provision of the Army Regulations as amended, you are awarded the Silver Star for gallantry in action against an armed enemy of the United States. Citation: Peter Shue, in the skies above Europe, performed his duties with gallantry befitting a member of the United States Armed Forces. His commanding officer cited him for gallantry upon close of his action. An award committee has deemed his actions entirely worthy of this award. You are therefore directed to add a bronze oak leaf cluster to your existing decoration to represent your continued dedication to the principles represented by this award. Well done, Peter Shue. He doesn't know that yet, but when he gets out in a few years, he will. Yes, fantastic. Well done, boys. Right, so that brings, sadly, an end to, I think, the crew of, the original crew of Sea Cup. Maybe 1 or 2 are in the medical wing, but, yes, sad day indeed. The good news is that many of them survived. But it is the end of our tour, it would seem.